Makeup tutorial channel. So if you haven't seen the movie Donnie Darko, you probably have no idea what this character is. But if you have, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up because it is one of my favorite movies. So because it's one of my favorite movies, I was really excited to create this look. And when I was researching how I was going to do this makeup, I actually came across another girl who had already done it, so she beat me to it. But her makeup look was amazing. So make sure to go and check out Elle Gore SFX. I will leave the link to her channel in the description box down below. So today I'm going to show you how to create this Donnie Darko Frank makeup look. Let's get started. Okay, so first I'm taking this green eyeliner pencil from Face of Australia, and I'm using this to draw the outline of the shapes on Frank's face. The reason I'm using green for this and not black is because if I use black and then attempt to go over the top of it with my grey face paint, it will most likely smudge and end up being a big old mess. So I'm using green because it's still dark enough to see through the face paint, but it isn't going to smudge or affect the colour of the paint. Now it is a little bit difficult to explain exactly how to draw each of the shapes onto the face, but I am referencing a photo as I'm doing the shapes, and I recommend doing the same. Next, I'm taking my grey face paint and I'm spritzing it with a little bit of water to activate it, and then I'm going ahead and applying this over my whole face and neck, just leaving the areas around the eyes and the mouth clean. I'm also making sure to go over my ears with that grey face paint, otherwise they are a complete giveaway to the skin underneath our look. Now taking my white pencil eyeliner from Napoleon Perdis and using it to apply the outlines of the Frank eyes around my own eyes. Once I've done that, I'm taking my grey face paint once again and filling in the shapes around the eyes. Then I'm taking my black face paint from Mehron, spritzing it with a little bit of water, and using a very thin brush, I'm going over each of those green lines that we drew down first. You might not quite be able to see them on camera, but I was still able to see a faint outline and follow those lines. Next, I'm taking my green liner once again and drawing the outlines of Frank's teeth across that mouth area. Once I've drawn the outlines, I'm going over them with the black face paint. And while I've got that black face paint out, I'm also applying the nostrils to the end of the nose. Now I'm taking this dark metallic grey eyeshadow from Glam, and I'm using this to apply some shading around the edges of my face and also around those black lines that we've already drawn on. Once I've done that, I'm taking my white face paint from Mehron and spritzing it with a little bit of water, and then I'm applying that to the insides of the teeth as well as the eyes. Once I've finished filling those in, I'm taking the black face paint once again and filling around the outline of those areas. I'm also drawing some thin jaggedy lines coming up from in between each tooth to the line above my nose. I'm making sure with any of the black outlines that I'm applying, I'm sort of feathering out the edges, which gives us kind of a bunny fur look. Next, we're moving down onto the chest area because this look is really more effective if you also do a little bit of body paint. So I'm taking my green pencil once again and drawing a curved line across the lower part of my chest, and then taking my white face paint and filling that in so it looks as though we've got our white bunny belly. And then I'm taking my grey face paint once again and filling in the rest of my chest and arms that are still showing. And it doesn't matter if this is a little bit patchy because it is bunny fur, so it's allowed to look a little bit fluffy and weird. And then I'm taking my black face paint on a thin brush again and using it to apply small flicky lines across my face to give the effect of bunny fur. I'm also using it to apply a line around my jaw and shade in the top of my neck to give a nice shadowed effect. I'm also drawing a few larger random lines of that black face paint across my chest and then feathering out the edges of those. Once I've done that, I'm applying some more black face paint speckles across the rest of my chest. And then I'm taking my light grey face paint once again and applying some highlights around those lines on my face. And lastly, I'm taking my white face paint and applying some random speckles as well throughout the whole look. And I'm also applying my bunny ears, which I made using a black headband, some cardboard, and some silver metallic pen. So there we have our completed Frank from Donnie Darko makeup look. I hope that you enjoyed this look today, and if you did, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. And do make sure to go and check out the movie if you haven't already seen it. It's really weird, but really, really cool. And if you enjoy my looks, please make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you get updates on my new videos, which I upload twice a week, every week. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you for the next tutorial.